Hey friends, hope your weekend's off to a great start. So today I wanted to talk to you about the Murdah Militia Haas backpack. So I was out at Bitter Cold Showdown last weekend out in Detroit, and I picked this up from the guys at the trade show. Really had my eyes on this for a while now and wanted to see it in person before actually pulling the trigger. And the reason for that is because this carries kind of a higher price tag than most skate backpacks. I think the lowest price they sell this for is like $185 with shipping on their website, and then they have multiple tiers above that come with like wheels and medical packs and discounts to other products. So it does come at a little bit higher of a price tag. So the reason for that is I've kind of outgrown my 50/50 backpack for just like going to the skate park during lunch at work or after work. And so my 50/50 backpack, it basically holds all my pads, change of clothes, that's it. It doesn't really hold the camera pack, and it doesn't hold a water bottle. So I've been looking for something just a little bigger that holds the skates. So what I wanted to do today is just kind of go through how much this can hold, overall dimensions, and then just talk about the quality and give my opinion if this is worth the price tag. So I'll go ahead and get started. So, first thing is helmet. And then it'll hold a pair of skates. And this pouch is big enough that it looks like it could hold either a set of aggressive skates or rec skates. I haven't tried it out with my rec skates to see how big a wheel size it can hold. I'll probably do that sometime in the future, but this pouch is pretty big. Alright, so I've got my Crash shorts, Oak City sweatshirt, pair of rollerblade socks. By the way, these things are super grippy, and it makes it so my foot does not move around in liners at all. So highly recommend those. Skate t-shirt, skate pants, elbow pads, wrist guards, knee pads, and Insta360 camera. And then on the side pouches, I've got skate wax, tape measure. This is basically to measure the bag today. And then in the lower pocket, I've got my skate tools. Front pouch, I've got the Murdah Militia med kit, and then big ass water bottle. So that's a lot of stuff. That's way more than I could fit in the 50/50 bag, way more than I could ever fit in a Senate bag. I've got both of them, and this is hands down a way bigger bag. So just talk through some of the features on this bag. Is all of the models come with this like little fold out chair. I think that's really awesome. I'm probably only going to bring the chair with me if I'm going to like skate contests or skate parks that don't really have a bench. But for the most part, I'm just probably going to leave this at home. It's got top pouch, which is lined in this very nice fleece. And that's to protect, like if you've got sunglasses, cell phone, keys, anything that you went in here, and it's really padded. So that's really nice. The interior of the bag, so I chose for the yellow, and the interior of this bag is all yellow. And I don't know if all the different colors have the same matching liner. The only one I looked at was this yellow. I was really fond of the aqua color, but they were out of stock on that. But I think the yellow looks great. The surface of the bag, it's got like a little bit of a camouflage tone. I think the pattern on this, because it's like a gray and black with the bright yellow, it has military vibes, but it doesn't like scream like, hey, I'm in the military, pretending to be someone that I'm not. So, I don't mind it. But everything on the inside, all the pockets, they're all pretty much cushioned, so that's really nice. It has two side pockets, which are pretty sizable. I haven't noticed, I've been using this for about a week now, and I haven't noticed that any of the pockets are too smaller that I don't have room to store anything. Like literally, like it's got so much more room in here, with the front pocket and kind of the side pockets, that I don't know what else I could have other than just like additional skate parts, maybe some extra frames. To show you kind of this inside pouch, it's got zipper pockets and it's got a couple different pocket options. Not really sure what you would use those for. Maybe like if you want to bring an extra set of frames. But again, this pocket is aligned. This front part, it's kind of hard to tell, but it's got this notch out, and that's supposed to be where you put the wheels in. And it helps keep the skates from moving. If any of you remember the Senate backpack, you'd put the skates in and the skates would stick out and they would catch on like every door frame or anything you would be walking past. So I tend to rotate my skates and have the frames kind of vertical on the inside, and then that just that helps keep the skates no wider than the width of the backpack, so you really don't get caught up on anything. But that's kind of a personal preference. It also has this strap that once you put the skates in, it kind of wraps around either the cuff or the toes of the skates. You can cinch it down, and then it really keeps the skates from moving, which I like. I've noticed that it does really help secure everything in there. It's got a insulated water bottle pouch, and this bottle holder, I believe they claim it holds up to like a 40-ounce water bottle, which I think is pretty impressive. Let me show you quick like how I put the skates in. And that's it right there. So you can see that the skates don't really stick out much further than the width of the pack. And once I have my pack loaded up with all my pads and stuff, these actually sit a lot more snug. It's just because this pack is empty, it looks a little more loose. Apparently all the paint finishes on this are reflective. And then on the inside, it's got padded straps, buckle, lumbar support, and then it's got loops here that are meant for like fishing rods. It's got a couple loops on the bottom that are meant for like if you're wanting to take this camping, you can put like a sleeping pad down there, or sleeping bag. And then it has a way that you can kind of affix the stool to the back of it, but like I said, that's not something I'm going to be using a ton. Now, as far as the quality of this thing goes, because it is a premium pack, I'm sure a lot of you are wondering, like, is it really worth $165? So feeling the materials, the materials feel like really tight stitching, or really tight weaving, I should say. The stitching on it does feel really solid. The padding feels high quality. When you look and feel at this, it does feel like a high quality pack. I think being able to justify the price tag comes down really to how much room do you want in a backpack. Like if you want something just to throw a pair of sneakers in, cell phone, pair of keys, you're probably better off with like a Razor's backpack. If you have a lot of stuff that you want to carry, like if you're into filming, if you've got a drone that you want to bring, if you've got change of clothes, pads, then I think this backpack is a serious option for you. I know it is for me. I've been using this for about a week now, and I do feel like this pack holds the exact amount of stuff that I need. I would expect that, as a backpack becomes bigger, that the quality of materials needs to improve as well, just because you're carrying more weight. So that means you need to have more robust materials, more robust stitching. And to me, it feels like this pack has that. Obviously, I haven't used it in the long run, but that is something that I am going to look forward to and see how it holds up in the long run. But for now, I'm really excited that I found a skate backpack that can hold all of my stuff and was a reasonable price, looks pretty cool. So I'm really excited to just like test this thing out in the long run. Let me know your thoughts on this backpack, or if you have any questions, feel free to let me know. Let me take some dimensions for you. So the depth of the backpack is right about 16 inches deep. The backpack is about 15 inches wide, and then it is about 7 inches deep, 7 inches thick as well. So that does hold quite a bit of volume, and per their website, this is supposed to be about 40 liters. It's really hard to picture what 40 liters is, but again, hopefully those dimensions help you out. It's got this front pouch that does hold a lot of room, side pockets that holds a lot of room. If there's anything you want to know about this backpack, feel free to reach out, but really excited for it. And hopefully this information is helpful for you all. Thanks for checking it out, and hope you all have a great weekend.